And my idea is then, once summer comes and I can get rid of my bag, then I'll take the one underquilt and still keep it underneath of my bag, of my hammock. And the other one then I'll use as my top quilt. And I didn't really want these grommets going against my chest. So it works really good. I've slept in this thing down under 20, and it holds up really well. So again, whenever I get ready to hang my hammock, I'll show you how that all sets up, but it does fit really well together. And then for my bag, I am carrying the REI 18 degree bag. And like I said, since I'm a big boy, everything's got to be big sized. So but usually I just use it as a top quilt unless I'm going to be having to stay in a shelter for the night or something like that. Then I can go back to it as a sleeping bag. But I really like this bag. The only thing I don't like about it is because I am kind of big at the top, is I can't get it zipped at the shoulders all the way. It just doesn't, it's just too tight. But I sleep pretty warm, so that doesn't really bother me a whole lot. But it does do a really good job, and I really like it. And like I said, as a top quilt, it works really, really well. And then for my pillow right now, I'm going to use my blow-up neck brace travel pillow. It seems to work really well for in my hammock. I can kind of get it adjusted just right and have a pretty decent sleep with it. So I think that's everything inside. It is. So then on my exterior pockets, I'm carrying this, they call it a beach canvas. Basically it's just a real thin poly, but it has loops on the edges so you can tie it down. So I can put it underneath my hammock, or if I'm sleeping in a shelter, I can just leave it folded up and put it underneath my bag to keep it cleaner. Spare water bottle. Let's see what I've got on the other side. My puffy coat. Oh yeah, I haven't showed you my other clothes yet, but I'll show them to you here in a minute. And then on the outside here, this is my pad I made, sit pad I made, just from the extra material from my other deals. Then I've got a couple of these cheap neck, hood, whatever you want to use them for, keep your ears warm kind of things. Raincoat is going to be the Columbia Omnitech. I really love this coat. It's probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment. It has the zippers underneath of the arms, so you can open it up and cool off if you need to. But it also keeps me extremely warm when I need to have it that way. Let's see. Camp shoes are going to be the Croc Rivers. They seem to fit really well, and to get a little bit more support than just a regular pair of Crocs. Hat, gloves. I like the mechanics gloves because if you do slip and fall, you know, it saves your knuckles a little bit more, and they have a little bit better grip and whatnot. So that's what I'll be wearing. REI rain pants. I've had these for like 10 years. They are extremely good pair of rain pants. And of course they have to be in the big size. Pack cover. And I am going to start off with my gaiters. I think at least for the first month, until I know that we're kind of out of the snow season, I'm going to carry my gaiters just to help keep everything clean and dry. And once we go to the rain and mud season, then we'll see if I continue to carry them or not. But I think for at least snow season, I am going to carry them. Now, my little friends on the outside. So I tell everybody, yeah, I'm hiking by myself, but the 4 little friends escaped from next door and decided to go along with me on my journey. They've been all over the world. They've escaped from the next door neighbors several times in the past. They've been to Mexico, and then they've been to Africa. So anyway, this summer they're going to walk the Appalachian Trail, and they'll send pictures home to their mom and dad of them on the trail. So, and it might be an interesting conversation piece along the way. But that's pretty much everything in my bag except for, well, I guess that is everything. Yep, that's everything I got in my bag. So anyway, if you got any questions, give me a buzz. Leave it on leave it on the YouTube. Once we get into the summer season, I'll go to a bug net for my hammock. But like I said, I'll get rid of my big sleeping bag. And that's about all I know that I'll change out right now. I will change out into another pair of Under Armour running shorts at some point, and probably get rid of the convertibles, but that'll be a long ways off. That'll probably be at least a couple months before I end up changing out of them. Any other questions or anything, just let me know. I know that was pretty quick and dirty, but at least it'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm going to be carrying when I start this time. Hope to see you guys out there, and y'all have a good day.